My wife's closure trip with her high school boyfriend was supposed to be her way of moving on. Then she posted something online that made me realize I was the last one to know the truth. I was halfway through my morning coffee when my entire world cracked open. You know how sometimes you're just scrolling through social media, brain on autopilot, when suddenly you see something that makes your heart stop? That was me. Sitting there, staring at my phone, watching my life implode one Facebook post at a time. The post read, "Tyler, I don't care if Marcus sees this. You are the real father, and I am finally ready to choose you." I read it once. Then twice. Then 10 times. Because there was no way my wife, my pregnant wife, had just written that. Ashley, 29. The woman I've loved for nearly a decade. The woman carrying what I thought was our first child. And the kicker? She posted that while she was in Italy, on a so-called closure trip with her high school boyfriend, Tyler. 2 weeks ago, she told me this trip would be healing. That she needed to say goodbye to that chapter before becoming a mother. I remember her exact words, "Marcus, it's closure, not temptation. We're both moving on with our lives." I wanted to believe her. I really did. But something inside me twisted when she said it. Still, I tried to be the trusting husband. I didn't want to be that guy, the paranoid, insecure husband policing his wife's every move. But then she got defensive. "You're being controlling," she said. "Tyler's basically family. Don't you trust me?" So she went, booked the flight, packed her favorite sundresses, and left me standing in the driveway wondering when my opinion had stopped mattering in our marriage. For 2 weeks, she sent me little updates, photos of cathedrals, gelato, street musicians. All surface-level stuff. No emotion, no depth. Just, "wish you were here," messages that felt more like obligation than affection. And I kept telling myself, "See? It's fine. You're just overthinking again." Until that morning. The photo in her post hit me first, her and Tyler, hand in hand, standing on some sunlit balcony overlooking the Mediterranean. She's leaning into him, head on his shoulder, eyes closed in bliss. They looked like honeymooners. And I looked like a joke. Then came the caption that detonated everything. "Tyler, I don't care if Marcus sees this. You are the real father. I'm finally ready to choose you." The comments were already flooding in. Her mother wrote, "Finally, sweetheart. Stop settling for less." Her best friend chimed in, "You deserve real love, not whatever Marcus was giving you." Settling. That word hit harder than any punch could have. I realized then, everyone knew. Everyone but me. My hands were shaking as I screenshotted everything. I don't even know why, maybe part of me needed proof this was real. Then something in me just flipped. I grabbed my phone and called the birthing center. You know, the one where we'd reserved a private postpartum suite, the one we'd saved 10 grand for. Cancelled. Gone. Next, I called her OB and cancelled the remaining appointments. Then I walked into the nursery, the one we had painted together, laughing about whether the baby would have her eyes or mine. The crib, the tiny clothes, the stuffed animals, every piece of that dream felt like poison now. So I started packing. One box at a time. Whatever could be returned went back to the stores. The rest, I donated.